Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we need to get some repairs done. Let's go ahead and tick forward and let that happen. Okay, so that should be almost all of our repairs. That's all of our repairs done. Fantastic. Let's head into the mech bay and see if anything needs any custom repairs. Actually, yes. The Vulcan and Centurion do. I did think something did. Yeah, we need to replace that lower arm and upper leg. That's fine. We can go ahead and do that. No problem. And as far as the Centurion goes, just the lower arm? Sure. No days, no cash. Sounds good to me. So let's go ahead and head into the barracks here. And boot camp could grab a point of piloting. Sure. That's completely fine. Hacker can also take a point of piloting.
Orders?
LaFay, we're wanting to grab gunnery or tactics right now.
What do you need? Yes, Commander.
Ringo, we're going to grab piloting for sure.
Confirmed, Commander.
I'm
And
here.
for Wildfire, you pilot. Tooltip? Thank you. Centurion? Okay, a tactics role would be good here then. So we're going to take Tactician. Fantastic.
Warrior training complete.
Okay, we're ready to deploy now, so let's go ahead and do that. I'd like something that pays well, for sure. Maybe something along the lines of this. It's a nice destroy base. Double priority salvage. It is against Comstar, but we'll take it. We do need a pilot for the Vulcan, and Ringo, I think you're it. Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and deploy that. Yep, all looks good. So the real question is, we're against Comstar, so just how many enemies do they throw at us? Probably a lot. I'm expecting somewhere between, like, it could be as many as 19, right? Four turrets, a base garrison, and 2 reinforcement lances. It could be as many as 19, or even if they ran like 6-man lances, which Comstar can do, then in that case, they could actually run as many as 22 units here. If we see that, we absolutely bail. We just bail on that. But we'll see. We need to destroy the enemy structures and escape. Commander, Comstar leadership has been taking an increasingly hard line against local government-affiliated corporate interests in the Rimward periphery. Comstar leadership has recently authorized the military interdiction of assets and resources from our corporate affiliates. The behavior is tantamount to theft and cannot go unpunished. We need you to send a message back to them by destroying one of their munitions factories on outreach. Sort of tit for tat never works out well, but it means steady work for us. Indeed.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so the factory itself is there. I do see turret emplacements. Extraction zone back where we landed. We do not have allies. Not much cover. We're in a desert. Grim. This approach is very open, wide open. This approach here, not good either. This approach over here is also not great. I think we should drop over here and just see what we've got. Something like that. Immediate contact.
Time to earn our money.
Okay. So far, this doesn't look too bad.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to move up with this Raven, although actually, no, I'm going to reserve here. Their sprint moves up. I believe those are sensor mines. And it is out of weapons at this point.
Ready for orders.
That said, that is a minefield. X-264? That is an insane minefield. Let's see how bad this is.
Coordinates received.
A little bad. It's a little bad.
Engaging with target.
And we didn't get any hits on that sprint. Our hit odds were still hot garbage.
Okay, Okay, that's a miss.
Indeed it is.
Waiting for
So
orders.
the Centurion, I'd like it to make its way up over this way, trying to clear out some of these landmines, but man, that hurts. They have a stealth out there, okay. I'm not going to fire the heavy rifle. We're going to fire everything else at this sprint, see if we can get anything. The answer is we can't really, but it's worth a try. Stealth moves up, fires on that Centurion. It doesn't hit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move up over this way. Once again, I'm trying to clear out these mines. We don't have any PPCs for it, which makes me very sad indeed.
Roger.
That really hurts those legs, but that is expected.
Targeting Treadnought.
We hit very little there on that sprint. Okay. Next up, the Jenner is backing off.
I'm receiving you.
The Vulcan is just going to try to break out of the minefield here. Okay. That could have been worse, for sure. Hit odds on that stealth. 13.8. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They have a Hunchy over there that I didn't see. Okay. Noted.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Having a real hard time hitting that sprint. This isn't shocking, but
Standing
it's
by.
true. We're going to move up to here with the Ghost. And we're going to look at still trying to shoot this guy down. A little bit of damage there. Okay. That is definitely noted.
Light damage.
I haven't seen that weapon yet. I'm not sure what that is. It did some damage to the Centurion. It did hit the leg, which made me sad.
What's
But
up,
the
boss?
Raven is going to try to sprint on out up over this way.
Full speed, no target.
So many landmines. So many landmines. And I would love to narc the stealth. I doubt we will. Yeah. No success there. That's okay.
No luck.
Okay, this guy moves in. Doesn't do anything.
Yes, Commander.
Our Blackjack is going to step up over here. It doesn't
Aye, aye.
have a choice. It has to attack someone other than that helicopter. And given these hit odds, the turret chassis is the obvious choice.
Here it comes.
We didn't hit the laser there, but that's okay. Okay, all good. Now let's see what they've got for turrets. Okay, that is painful if it hits. That's not too bad. Thermobaric explosions. That
Not much
definitely
armor
is
left in
going
that
to push our
location.
heat sinks. There's no doubt about that. That's the Gauss emplacement out. It's out of ammo. It had the one round. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good.
Receiving you.
At this point, I'm going to move the Raven in over... Am I? Am I going to move the Raven in? Maybe we move the Raven back here. Yes, we absolutely do. Raven moves back here,
Roger.
and we light up that sprint. That's a structure exposure. It was narked and destroyed. Okay, so we no longer have that C3 going off over here.
Yeah.
That's really big for us. Now, the Centurion getting out of this minefield is going to be interesting. We don't have jump jets. And our leg armor is getting real low.
Understood.
Okay, our leg armor is holding for now. I don't expect it to hold for too much longer. At this point... I'm kind of torn here. I think we're going to go for the stealth. Well... Are we, though? I think we're going to go for the hover tank.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Okay, we got some damage in there. We need to get him taken care of. He's got that ECM that he's rocking. Okay, that's not too bad. That's completely fine.
Right here.
Our fire starter is definitely going to come in down here rather than try to maneuver through that minefield. We're going to come up over to... I would love to make our way... I would love to get closer than this. This is the best we're going to do for now. That Hunchy is definitely a little concerning, but I think we'll be okay. Just going to pot shot the medium lasers here.
Beat the case.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything there.
Oh, you just wait, you.
Okay.
I'm here.
This Centurion is going to use its jump jets to get to
Treadnought.
here and avoid these mines. I'm just checking hit odds here. Pretty decent hit odds on the heavy rifle on that Jenner. However, we have to keep in mind that our ammo with the heavy rifle is severely limited. And I'm just wondering, 10% versus 10%. Slightly better to hit the Jenner here because of the ER medium laser hit odds.
Engaging target.
Okay. I'm not super surprised that that didn't go tremendously well. Phase 15, they're going to move their hover tank back and not fire it, it would appear. They've decided that they need to get that C3 in there. The stealth didn't fire either.
Standing by.
Definitely an interesting choice. I would like to position the Vulcan here, out of the line of fire, tucked into this little alcove of our other mechs firing down here in theory.
10-4.
Structure exposure on the Jenner. Okay, we'll take it. The Hunchy moves back. Doesn't fire.
Receiving you.
I'll allow it. We're going to sprint up with our Ghost, which is
Roger.
probably our freshest mech right now. And we're going to fire on that Jenner with everything we've got. We did some damage there, but the Jenner is
Target's taken a
pretty hard to hit right now. This is not a
Good
shock.
to go.
Blackjack is going to just step forward. The
Move
Jenner
order
is
received.
actually in ideal range here, in theory. And I think that we do fire on the Jenner. I am definitely concerned about these turrets, but since that Gauss turret is out of ammo, I think we safely ignore this. Or safely ignore it. And we just fire on this guy with the LRMs.
Locking on target.
Nice. SRM ammo explosion. We take that.
Hope we can salvage that.
So the base garrison is only 33%. So that tells me that this is actually a reinforcement over here. 2 of these are base garrison, and at least 2 of them are a reinforcement lance. That's good to know. There's the thermobaric explosion. We don't mind that too badly on the Ghost. Okay. Looks good.
Systems holding.
Okay. So, at this point, our Raven is going to turn around and come over this way. I'd like it to stay out of LOS, though, and we're just going to sink heat. That's not much heat that was sunk there, in all honesty. This is their stealth. He's coming over and charging, and he missed. That's actually huge. That is actually huge. His positioning is awful
Waiting
here.
for orders.
Just absolutely abysmal. Our fire starter is going to sprint
Double
over
time.
here,
Let's
and
go.
I think we'll just pot shot the standard turret chassis with our medium lasers, but I'm only going to fire 2 of them here. I don't want to build up heat on this guy right now.
Damn it.
Okay. The plan with him, of course, is to get in here and get behind the Hunchy. Deal with him. Phase 17, this is the ECM guy moving. That looks like some sort of plasma weaponry. But yeah, I've definitely never encountered that weapon
Good to
before.
go.
We're going to move in behind the stealth, and we're going to go for a kick. Absolutely. And I think we take this overheat. It's only a very small overheat. So this looks completely okay. I think this probably kills the stealth.
Acknowledged.
Oh, we
Putting
missed
my
the kick.
weight
We
into
had
it.
like a 97% hit chance on that. Oof.
No choice.
Luckily, he was already unsteady. all good.
Hostile eliminated. Pretty
Okay,
damn hot.
so that is 50% to the base garrison. I'm sorry, what? 33% to 50%? Oh, 33% because we took down this guy. I'm a moron. This is just a standard Comstar Lance. We're going to move up with our Vulcan here.
Coordinates received.
And I'm going to Vigilance it. The Vulcan is somewhat exposed here. We're going to fire on this guy. I do want to take out their C3 now.
Knowledge.
Aw, yeah. Sweet, sweet 11 damage. The autocannon is
What do
now
you need?
unjammed, so we're going to move up with our Centurion here, like
Let's
this.
move.
And I would love to continue hitting this guy. We do have better hit odds elsewhere. But I think we take these. Okay,
Short-range missiles are out.
fantastic.
Yes, Commander.
Our other Centurion is going to step up over here,
Move order received.
and we're going to fire on this guy. No heavy rifle firing here, just the ER medium. We did not hit, we did not expect to hit.
No love on that strike.
Okay, phase 14. Punchy moves up. Does not fire.
Orders.
Interesting choice, to be sure. We're going to step up with
Location
our
confirmed.
Blackjack. I'd love to fire on this guy. In order to sink some heat, or actually just maintain heat, we're going to fire the LRM-15.
Got it.
The long fire only. Decent chunk of damage there. We'll accept that. But man, that heat on that Blackjack is kind of difficult to manage right now. Condor moves up, fires on the Ghost. We're fine. Missing that kick did definitely make me very sad, because that means that was very rude. Okay, that's just a pilot incapacitation, and I'm not sure what exactly ended up being destroyed there. It shouldn't be that bad to get the Ghost rebuilt. I don't think that was too bad of damage, but that only happened because we missed a like 97% hit chance on the kick there. Very, very sad. At any rate, that's a roll that I would make all day, every day. We're going to go ahead and fire on this Condor. And we don't get anything, but that's fine.
That's a miss.
But yeah, the Ghost there, that was just bad luck. Nothing really to be done with that. I would have made the same move again, knowing what I know now. We'll fire on the hover tank here. Didn't quite break through that armor yet. That's a lot of damage into that flank, though. And it moves back, fires on the Vulcan, misses with those weird plasma weapons. Still don't really know what they are.
Waiting for
The
orders.
Vulcan is going to move up to the rear arc, maybe? Let's see. This is the left side here, so it's facing strong side away. That's good positioning there, so yeah, we're going to move into the rear arc
All
here.
right.
And we're going to go ahead and light this guy up in his rear arc.
Roger that. Target
There we go.
confirmed.
Fantastic.
Frag the vehicle.
Good to go.
And the fire starter is going to sprint up over here into the rear
On the
arc
move.
of the Hunchy.
Full speed.
It's still a little ways away from the Hunchy, but I think we'll go ahead and just pop this guy in the back a couple times here. Yeah, that'll do. That's a structure exposure in the back already. So that's great. The Hunchy moves up, fires on the Vulcan. Irrelevant. We don't care.
Ready for orders.
The Blackjack is going to step forward. It has been taking the thermobaric explosions, so we're just going to brace
Watch my
there.
heat levels.
Yep. Phase 13, that is the Condor. Okay, we'll let him move. 2 damage to the Vulcan. We'll take it.
Standing
Next up,
by.
our Centurion is going to step forward here.
10-4.
And of course, this is our heavy rifle Centurion. We're pretty far out of range right now, so we're just going to pot shot 4%. I think we'll take this. Oh, did that stray shot?
They got a sensor lock on me.
No, I don't think it did. The thermobaric explosions actually missed that time. That's good.
Reporting light damage.
They're really focusing the Centurion, but it should be okay for now.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
Yeah, we're good.
Ready for orders.
Okay, our Raven is going to head forward here. Just as quick as we can. And we're going to fire probably on the standard Shredder turret. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Roger that.
Okay, there we go. At this point,
Standing by.
it is this Centurion. So we're going to position it up here, and we're definitely going to Vigilance it this time. I would love to fire on that standard Shredder turret and get it taken out, or perhaps the Condor, but our hit odds are so good on that standard Shredder, we'll go for this.
I'm taking the shot.
Fantastic. One standard Shredder
One
turret
less
gone.
turret.
I'm receiving you.
And the Vulcan will... I'm actually leaning towards reserving the Vulcan here. I want the Hunchy to move. Fires on the Raven. It does miss both of its heavy ballistic weapons there. I'm not sure what those are. We don't know.
Waiting
okay.
for orders.
The Centurion is going to step forward, and I would love to fire on that Hunchy or the Condor. The Hunchy is definitely the better hit odds. I feel like this is dangerous. Firing the heavy rifle down this corridor. So I'm actually going to go for the Hunchy here. I'm not going to fire the ER medium for heat purposes.
Taking the shot.
Okay. That wasn't great, but we got a head hit out of it. I guess it'll be fine.
Ready for
The fire
orders.
starter's job, of course, is to get into the rear arc of this Hunchy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Come up to
On my
here.
way. Double time.
And once again, I'm not too interested in really lighting this guy up. I want to get in a little closer.
No joy.
Okay. And at this point,
Commander.
it is our Blackjack, which has managed
Aye,
to
aye.
sink a little heat. And I would love to fire on that light LRM turret, but we really need to sink more heat. I do wonder just what happened to the Ghost. I think we had an ammo explosion. I think it was a machine gun ammo explosion, which means they breached the legs. I mean, that came about, of course, because we had to deal with this minefield immediately out the
I'm
gate.
here.
So there is that. This melee opportunity is only 60%, and I feel like I don't want to roll that. We could simply sprint in over here, like this,
Confirmed.
and just attack him in the rear arc,
All right.
which is exactly what I'm going to do. We get side arc from these guys over here then. They're attacking the Raven. Okay, we can take that. Thermobaric explosions on the Centurion, but not hitting. That's very good for us.
Yes, Commander.
And now our Raven is going to head up over here. And I would actually like to position it about
Roger.
here.
Full speed.
Oh, I thought this was in cover. My bad. But I want to hit this Condor Cavalry. Okay. Little damage to it. I was hoping to get a
Speed is
beacon on it.
cooking My internal structure.
But the Centurion is going to step forward here.
On my way.
There we go. And then we're going to fire on this Condor for sure.
Confirmed.
Structure exposure, I was hoping for a kill.
Scored a critical hit. Watch those heat levels.
Yes,
Okay,
Commander.
our fire starter is at this point going to come in here. Only a 50% hit chance on... Actually, a 63% hit chance on the Hunchy. How many times can we fail this, right?
Putting my weight into it.
Okay, we didn't fail it that time. I should have vigilanced this guy first, I think.
Report.
That fire starter is going to be a juicy
Taking
target
heat
for their turrets,
damage.
but that said, they aren't in rear arc, so I think we're okay. Yeah, that was a lot of leg damage that went out there. Missing almost everything on the Raven. Sure.
Standing by.
A Centurion is going to continue to try to close in here. It's overheated, so it's going to have some difficulty with that for sure. 70% hit odds on the Hunchy. Do it.
10-4.
Okay, the Hunchy is now ejected. Okay, I didn't expect him to eject there, in all honesty. We'll allow it.
Let's move.
We'll absolutely allow it. And we're going to fire on the light LRM turret. I'm going to fire with both sets of missiles here.
Target acquired.
Good armor shred.
This heat is frying my internals.
Our Vulcan is going to sprint up to here, I would prefer. But actually, we're not. We're just going to move to here. And we're going to light up this LRM turret. Yes, we will overheat, and I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. I was hoping that we'd hit that with one of those autocannon rounds so that we could crit fish. Unfortunately, no such luck. Structure exposure on the Centurion is fine.
Damn it. I got an armor breach.
Oof, 54 damage on that.
Losing lots of armor.
Indeed. How many more rounds of Thunderbolt missiles do they have?
Orders.
That's the question. We don't know, is the answer. The Raven is going to position up here, and I'm actually going to Vigilance it. I'm a little concerned about the Raven right now. We're going to light up the Condor's front arc, but I'm not going to fire the Narc launcher, for sure, or these two small lasers. Perfect. That was exactly what I was looking for there.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
And now, of course,
Hey,
we
I'm
need to
overheated.
eliminate these turrets. This one first, then the Thunderbolt emplacement.
Aye, aye.
We're going to step forward here. It was the right leg that was exposed, so we will turn like that. And we are going to fire on that light LRM turret.
Copy that.
Enemy structure damage.
Okay, it's dead. Perfect.
Done.
So now we got to take care of that last one.
My heat sinks can't take
So this
much more of
Centurion
this.
is going to sprint forward.
All right.
And I
let's
think...
move.
Oh, we can fire on it. I'm just going to fire the ER medium here.
Affirmative.
Okay, we did not hit. That's okay.
Commander.
Next up, the fire starter is going to close in over here in sink heat.
I'll put the pedal down.
Yes,
And
Commander.
the Vulcan is going to come up over this way. Get eyes on that Thunderbolt emplacement. And I would very much like to sink a little heat. Okay. Tiny amounts of damage to the Vulcan there.
Watch
Or
my
rather,
heat.
to the turret there. The Blackjack is going to move forward, not sprint. And we're going to fire on that Thunderbolt emplacement with all of our missiles.
Engaging with target.
Shred that armor off of there.
I'm taking heat damage.
Ow. 120 damage there. Luckily, that Centurion's okay. It can take that for now.
Standing by.
The Raven is going to move up. And this is actually a quasi-decent position for it.
She's running too hot.
I definitely
gotta
want
shut
to
her down.
narc this, and nothing else.
Engaging with target.
Okay, the Thunderbolt is narked.
Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
This Centurion is going to move up to about here.
Confirmed.
This is the one with the LRM-20. I think we will not fire the ultralight. Actually, we can't fire the ultralight rotary rifle, but we
Aye,
will
aye.
definitely shred off as much armor as we can here with our missiles. Good.
Orders.
The fire starter is going to close in over here. We are ignoring the
full
Gauss
throttle.
emplacement. It doesn't have any weaponry. We're not going to fire these flamers for sure. In fact, there's so little that we can actually do here. 75 more damage, though. That's nice. We'll take
Watch
that.
my heat. I'm taking damage.
So now the Blackjack is going to move up,
Copy that.
and we're going to hit him with the LRMs again. We're crit vision now. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, all is good now.
Destroyed.
We don't need to worry about
Damn it,
anything.
Damn it.
The Centurion is going to come forward here,
Location confirmed.
and we're going to look to take down this military building, I think.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Okay, we failed. That's fine.
No love on that strike.
Indeed.
I'm receiving you.
Our Vulcan is going to sprint up over this way. And we're going to start working on this guy.
All right.
Yeah, 6 damage. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of pathetic.
Aye, aye.
We're going to move up here. We're going to look to narc it.
On the move.
And that should be completely okay. In fact, we can fire basically like this. That'll do. Excellent. The Gauss emplacement is now narked.
Heat gauge is redlining.
Firestarter is going to position over here. And we are going to fire just our flamers here, I think. Yes, it will overheat us. Okay, good armor
Heat
reduction there.
damage. Damn it.
Centurion is going to position here. Light it up. In X6 mode, for sure.
Come on, people.
Fantastic.
Let's make it happen.
Let's finish off these
Turret
buildings.
destroyed.
I'm here.
So now our other Centurion is going to step up, and we're going to work on... Actually, not this building. We're going to work on this building.
Fire in.
Okay?
My heat gauge is getting
Our
pretty
Blackjack
high.
is going to step forward, and we're
Got
going to
it.
fire on that building as well.
Taking the shot.
Good damage there.
Over the red line. Heat damage.
Our Vulcan's just going to turn and light it up.
Pencil.
Unfortunately, we can't get crits in these
Keep
buildings.
an eye on my heat commander.
Receiving you.
The Raven is going to go for this building. And we are going to have to sink a little heat. So something like that. Excellent. Next up
Standing
is going to
by.
be the Centurion, which is going to close in. And light up this building.
Roger.
Good shot,
One down.
Commander. Enemy structure down.
And
I'm
next
generating
up,
a lot of heat.
Firestarter is going to come in over here. And we're going to go for this one as our final building. However, we definitely can't fire all of this. We're just going to fire the single medium
got it.
laser. We actually missed it. Okay.
Damn it. My mech is overheating.
So the Centurion is going to walk in here
Move order
and
received.
fire on this building. This would massively overheat us. We're just going to do this.
Confirmed.
That's our last heavy rifle round, which we actually missed, so we shouldn't have heat issues on him in the future.
AC-20 ammo gone. Standing by.
Our Vulcan is going to fire on this building. I'm not going to fire the AC.
Acknowledge.
We did not need it. Oh, it actually survived with 9 hit points? Oof,
Waiting for orders.
that feels bad.
Confirmed. Locking on.
Okay. Our heat is definitely getting up there on the Blackjack. There's no doubt about that. The Raven is going to look to finish off this particular building. I don't know that it actually will, but it'll get close. And yeah, it's actually down. Great.
Target destroyed.
And
Over the
next
red
up
line.
is
Damage.
the Centurion, which will just fire from this position. We'll not fire the rotary rifle. And let's get out of here.
Time to bug out. Get to the LZ.
So I mean, that ghost was just really bad luck. That's all that was. Rolled a 95% chance and failed it. Oh well. Happens. And I have no regrets. I would have rolled that again every time. We didn't have a guarantee based on damage spread from just our regular damage that not kicking would have been enough. So I definitely wanted to land the kick there. As far as what the actual damage... Wait, Boot Camp was killed by that? It was just a pilot incapacitation. Huh. I didn't expect Boot Camp to die from that. Regardless, we could get a hunchback out of it. Not too bad. And this is those weird ones, I think. Variable speed pulse laser. They actually do. Deal less damage based on distance moved. Okay, well that's not good for us. Let's just... Ooh, a double XL engine? I'm gonna hope that we get that in the roulette. We'll see. Machine gun, we'll get rid of it. Beagle probe, we've got 4. Engine core 200, we've got 1. Engine core 265, we don't. We did get the double XL engine. That's great. The FCS, get out of here. Jump jet, mask. We'll keep that reflective coating. Basic, and a couple of Thunderbolt ammo. I mean, we didn't get a Thunderbolt to use with it, but I guess we'll keep the ammo. I definitely did not expect our mech warrior to be killed in action from that. I want to take a look at what actually happened to that mech. So we'll find out as soon as Yang gives us our estimate, and we'll get that repaired. But yeah, I did not expect him to be killed in action from that. All because we missed a 97% roll. Oof. That's a big oof right there. But again, it's just bad luck. I would roll those same odds again every time. Boot camp died. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. 526k, that's a lot. But go ahead and do that, and we'll take a look at it in a moment. I do actually want to see if there's anybody to replace Boot Camp.
Yes,
yeah, there's Glaive. We'll go ahead and hire Glaive. In fact, any of these would be fine, but Glaive is the cheapest one, so I'll hire Glaive. And then let's go into the mech bay here, and let's just take a look at this.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Okay, so it was the Ghost. So, okay, it took out this entire half with an ammo explosion. So that would have been 1, 2, and then maybe a fall down for 3 pilot injuries, but man, I would not have expected that to kill the pilot. Considering they didn't hit the head at all. I wouldn't have expected it. Regardless, this is going to be very expensive to repair. Just this alone. I did not expect it to be this expensive either. So this all came down, I think, to the ammo in this leg exploding. That's what it came down to. Yeah, that's certainly rough. I mean, we could redo this. We do have a Streak SRM6 now. So that is an option. But that's just bad luck, is all that is. Sure, whatever. We'll put it in SRM6 Streak. Maybe we put that double XL engine in this? That'd be funny. That's really expensive. We'll pass on that for now. And we had a 245 in here previously. I suppose we could put in a 280. We have only 4 tons remaining. Max out that armor. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to put in ferrofibrous armor and endosteel structure. Like that. That gives us 3 more tons to work with. We'll try to max out that armor. Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting with an engine core 280. I mean, we've only got the 1 ton of SRM ammo. And again, that only was able to penetrate that leg because of those minefields. So it was kind of bad luck on bad luck on bad luck. We do have claws on this. We had the second set of claws over here that we actually can't replace, but that's okay. We had some small pulses and stuff on this thing. I mean, I'm not super happy with the way this is set up right now. We could drop this SRM6 in favor of a 2nd ton of SRM6 Deadfire ammo. Like that. And I don't normally run case because it's not usually an issue. But if they're going to drop mines on us like that, then it becomes an issue. So that's definitely something to think about. And then I had a couple of small pulse lasers over here. We could just replace them with small lasers. And then we have about 1 ton remaining. If we want to get really cheeky, we could do something like a rocket pack. A rocket 10 is only half a ton. Rocket 15 is 1 ton. So we could put a rocket 15 over here, like this. And then drop maybe a little bit of leg armor. something like this. Well, actually, it would technically be like this. This could work. We're apparently missing some ammo. What weapon do we have mounted that is missing ammo? Oh, we don't have any streak SRM ammo. Right. That would be a thing. That would definitely be a thing. We don't have any Deadfire streak SRM ammo. Maybe we drop the streak and just have a regular SRM6 in here? Like that. That gives us an extra ton to work with, which does mean that we could put this SRM6 back. Almost. We could almost put that back. Or we could put in like an SRM2 or an MML. Does this have... It would have SRM ammo only. Right. It would indeed. We could do a Rocket 20, though. That's something we definitely could do over here. And then we have another ton to work with. Which means that we could put a machine gun back in the center torso. Uses LMG ammo. And this one uses LMG ammo as well. So we could put a machine gun in here. And then we could put in half a ton of machine gun ammo, assuming we have a half ton of machine gun ammo. Yeah. And, I mean, having that in the center torso isn't necessarily the best idea. But, I think it'll be okay. Why are we missing one in center torso? Let's do that instead. One more armor there. That looks... I mean, not necessarily good. That was just really bad luck, is all that was. But that's okay. We'll accept that, and we will go back out there in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.